After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. We've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? The magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another, they played for one another. And I can't wait, you can't wait, the world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
Motioning him from the slot right. Tua taken right to the air. Going deep right away. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by Fred Warner.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, a run with Barkley. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second and 8. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Room to run inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Tua now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Play made by Deron Payne.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completes this one to Hill. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Got his target, it's Hill. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Mims with the grab. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Tua again. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So... Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. 2nd and 3. Teams getting up. Big game downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Rolling into enemy territory. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Fred Warner. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Into a crowd, and intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Wow, Now talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. David Long getting to the spot that time. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Eagles who have 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes out to the left. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing here, Hurts. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Let's come in here. Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down throwing for Hurts. This finds Smith. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Taken in by Smith. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Man in motion out of the slot. First down. Here's Tua. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So second down coming up. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Kmet brings it in. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Option play. They give it to Barkley. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
That's into the hands of Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 14. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completed here to Kmet. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10 now. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. Working quickly here. 2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's an option play to the left. He breaks a tackle. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Slot man in motion right. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. David Long getting to the spot that time.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Slot man motioned over. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They just get the play off. Escapes his grasp. He's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
He's throwing for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Tua now from the gun. That's caught. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Tua setting up to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Tua again. Complete to Mims. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it at the 30. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion out of the slot. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Dolphins lead by only 2. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Man in motion here. 2nd down carry for Achane. Blast through midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Give to the fullback, diving straight ahead. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Okay, why do I think right now, as fullback heads to the sideline after that call, the lobbying begins. Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get plays like that. This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. Their whole season has led to this moment. He takes a knee, let the celebration begin.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory. And South Florida is the home of champions, baby. The Miami Dolphins have won the Super Bowl. In it to win it. The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, about to award the Lombardi Trophy to the Miami Dolphins, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.